Opus Dei, a name that often stirs curiosity, controversy, and questions about its role inside the Catholic Church. Founded in Spain in 1928 by Saint Josemaría Escrivá, Opus Dei's official name is the Prelature of the Holy Cross and Opus Dei. Today we'll explain who they are, what they do, how they're organized, and why they remain a subject of lively debate. Who founded Opus Dei and why? Josemaría Escrivá de Balaguer, a Spanish priest, founded Opus Dei on October 2, 1928. Escrivá taught that ordinary life, work, family life, and daily duties could be a path to holiness. His central message was that lay people can and should strive for sanctity through professional work and everyday responsibilities, not only through religious vocations, canonical status, and structure. Opus Dei is a personal prelature of the Catholic Church, a juridical structure established by Pope John Paul II in 1982. A personal prelature is organized around persons rather than geographic territory. The prelate, chosen by Opus Dei following statutes approved by the Vatican, governs the prelature with clergy and lay members who carry out its pastoral mission, membership, and composition. Opus Dei's membership includes priests and lay people, men and women, married and single. Members are generally divided into numeraries, celibate members, often living in Opus Dei, centers and available for full-time apostolic, work supernumeraries, typically married members who live with their families and pursue secular careers, associates, celibate members who do not live in centers but commit to celibacy, priests, diocesan or incarnated priests who serve in Opus Dei's pastoral and sacramental ministry. Estimates of membership vary. By the early 21st century, sources commonly cited figures around 90,000 members worldwide, concentrated in Europe and the Americas, with presence in many other countries. Exact numbers fluctuate, and Opus Dei publishes periodic statistics. Spirituality and practice. Opus Dei emphasizes sanctification of ordinary work, seeing professional duties as a means to serve God and society, prayer and sacraments, daily mass, regular confession, mental prayer, and spiritual guidance or direction, formation, ongoing programs in study, retreats and courses to develop ethical, spiritual, and professional life. Mortification and ascetic practices, recommended in moderation according to the individual's state of life. Opus Dei encourages members to live their faith actively in family life, the workplace, and public affairs without necessarily forming a closed community. Educational, social, and professional activities. Opus Dei is known for founding and running schools, universities, residential centers, and social initiatives. Notable examples include university residential colleges and a number of schools offering education from primary levels to higher education. These institutions typically emphasize academic formation, alongside ethical and spiritual formation. Controversies and criticism. Opus Dei has been criticized on several fronts, often sparking public debate. Secrecy and recruitment. Critics contend that Opus Dei can be secretive about its membership and methods of recruitment. Supporters say discretion reflects respect for personal privacy and pastoral sensitivity. Influence and elitism. Some accuse Opus Dei of seeking disproportionate influence in politics, business, and education, and of recruiting mainly professionals and elites. Opus Dei states its mission is pastoral and apostolic, not political, practices and discipline. Allegations have been made about strict internal discipline, pressures on members, and use of corporal mortification. Opus Dei acknowledges ascetic practices but says they are voluntary, moderate, and pastorally guided. Treatment of women. Critics argue internal roles can be traditional and sometimes limit leadership opportunities for women. Opus Dei responds that canonical ministries align with church norms and that women have important roles in apostolic, educational, and professional initiatives. Responses and official positions. The Vatican and independent investigations have generally affirmed Opus Dei's canonical status and its legal norms. Successive popes, from Paul VI to John Paul II, Benedict XVI, and Francis, have recognized Opus Dei's legitimate place within the Church. Opus Dei has repeatedly stated that it adheres to church law, rejects manipulation or coercion, and operates transparently within the bounds of ecclesial oversight. Notable figures and recognition: Josemaría Escrivá was beatified in 1992 and canonized in 2002 by Pope John Paul II. Prominent Catholics associated with or influenced by Opus Dei include professionals, academics, and public figures in many countries, though membership lists are not public by default. Media portrayal and public image. Opus Dei gained heightened public attention after popular culture portrayals, notably in Dan Brown's novel The Da Vinci Code and its film adaptation, which depicted the group as secretive and conspiratorial. Those depictions led to renewed debates and often oversimplified or fictionalized perceptions. Scholars and journalists note a spectrum of portrayals. Some emphasize the group's pastoral and educational contributions. Others focus on controversy, how to learn more. For accurate information, consult multiple sources: Opus Dei's official publications and website for their statutes, history and activities, academic, books and peer-reviewed articles on modern Catholic movements. Investigative journalism and biographies that examine controversies and social impact. Vatican documents on personal, prelatures and canonical status summary. Opus Dei is a Catholic personal prelature founded in 1928 to promote holiness in ordinary life. It combines lay and clerical membership, emphasizes sanctifying work and family life, and runs educational and social initiatives worldwide. While respected by many within the Church, it has also faced criticism over secrecy, influence, and internal practices. Understanding Opus Dei requires consulting official sources, independent scholarship, and investigative reporting to separate documented facts from rumor and fiction. If you found this briefing helpful, like and subscribe for more concise, fact-based religions history and analysis.